Hey everybody. I know this isn't the greatest video quality, but I hope that the audio quality is still there. Gosh, I didn't even check to see what vlog number this is. I think it's number 27, 26 or 27. And I know it's been, gosh, almost a week since I made the last one. Just didn't stay disciplined with making the video. That's all there is to it, and that's alright. And like I've said in other videos, this is mainly a therapy for myself. So there is a goal to put more and more information out on my channels, social media channels, but right now any content is good content for the practice of speaking to a camera and relaxing while relaying information. But without further ado, I'm going to kind of talk about something I've been wanting to share with people. And that is the idea of multitasking. I'd like to think I'm pretty good at multitasking. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Or if I'm actually really good at multitasking. I don't know if I'm just making that up. I don't know how to determine I am. But I will relay it to something like a fidget spinner. So, doing a task that is mindless so that you can be mindful on something else, because it creates like a fidget fix, right? So what I've been doing lately to honestly spice up my work-related, business-related research and marketing ideas, my creative writing, my just creative content, my research, is to play the game RuneScape. And it was a game I used to play back in 2003. I was in like 3rd grade. I spent a lot of time, and then in 2013 they made a new RuneScape, and what was RuneScape when I played is now called old school RuneScape. So that's what I play when I play, because it takes me back to that familiar, nostalgic energy. And it's so mindless. It's so easy to just, well, it depends on what you're doing in the game. But it's so easy to just sit here and chop trees. And I will turn around and sell those trees in game. And really all I'm trying to say is that through this multitasking, I'm able to do a mindless task which gives my brain a bit of sense of accomplishment. Like, this task I'm doing, and it's really easy to do it. I can just do it. And in some way, it is building my future in the game, maybe not in real life, but it's something that I can constantly add to. So with like a fidget spinner, there's no compounding effect there. It's just spinning a spinner. With building skills up in a game, you at least have a progress marked, and you have things that can build on top of each other. And so using something like this while I'm doing research or business ideas or writing in my journal or writing poetry, just gives me something to do while I think. I have felt like it's made my research more fun, my business ideas more fun, because while I'm creating these business ideas and these marketing campaigns, I'm leveling up and I'm achieving things in an alter environment, the digital space, the video game. And I don't know how long that this combination will last, but it is something that I'm enjoying, because I go in and out of thinking anyway when I'm just by myself, just trying to study or something. This is just a new way to study and create. I guess that's also what I'm trying to say, is that this is just another way to create. Thinking about how other artists, like music artists, that do certain rituals to get into that space of creation, or any artist using any sort of pattern or ritual to get into their flow. I guess I'm just finding my own ways and experimenting with other ways of how to get into this like really easy feeling flow to create from, whether that be a business idea or I'm chatting on the phone having a conversation. I think there is something to be said about ritual, about doing similar things over and over again to put you in a certain space. So if you find an activity that makes you feel good, like it could just be going for a run. It's just like playing RuneScape. You could go for a run. Granted, you don't have your computer with you. You don't have stuff like that. Maybe you could be on a treadmill, right? But you could be working while going for a walk on a treadmill or outside or a run, whatever. But the brain is doing something. And I kind of relate it to putting the body into an autopilot response, where you can engage the brain in a way where it does it itself, and it kind of creates this loop or this belt. I just see it like an engine that's running in motion, and then because it's activated and it's working on its own now, your consciousness, or your awareness, I should say, can pop out of the engine and kind of look at it while it's running, which is the relationship between doing the research. Is like the awareness comes out of the machine and the machine is satisfied and it's on. But the awareness can be taken away from the game or the running and projected towards a goal, like creating a new business idea, creating a new piece of content, having an exciting conversation. I hope I explained that decently well, because it made sense, but I think that I didn't capture all the words I wanted. But that's how it feels. I'm not sure how well it would work with more compounding mental goals, whether in-game. Well, yeah, I'm saying in-game, like I'm just doing something aimless, like cutting trees and putting trees in my bank account to then sell them in the future. But if I was doing maybe a quest or something and that needed me to be more present on the game, that wouldn't probably work out well. But because this is just something that I can do to use the same amount of time to benefit like two things, And one of these things is fun, and it brings out a lot of nostalgia and good feeling in me. So it feels good to engage with this type of game and use it as a fidget spinner. I don't know. Hey, babe.
I heard you say something, but I didn't know what you said.
Yeah, I said I was gonna do my. No, it's okay. I just said I was gonna do my video. If you heard anyone talking, that's what I was doing. So
That's good. I was thinking in the back that I think I'm gonna jump into, like, when I go for my walks, like, listen to a podcast.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
Start like incorporating more information.
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm just talking about in my video too. I don't know if you've been hearing me talk about it, but
What did you say?
I'm just saying that's what I've been talking about in my video. I don't know if you've been hearing me while I've been talking about it, but just doing multitasking and then doing an activity. Like I'm playing this game right now, but I'm not my it doesn't require so much attention. Just like walking doesn't require so much attention. And so when the body's like moving or doing something or stimulated, then you can learn other things or invent other things because you're kind of using some sort of static energy in some way.
You're moving it.
Yeah. And I don't know if I can really argue that playing a video game moves it in the same way as walking would, but there's definitely some sort of moving of energy,
It's
even
multitasking.
just yeah.
Sometimes that makes things more, I don't know. For me, it's like listening to music while I'm
Right.
reading something because I can focus better.
Right.
It's strange how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Just depends on the situation too. Or like, yeah, walking and listening to a podcast.
I feel like you can just get information. I won't say better, but it is a different way to like get information. It feels like it's easier to like listen to. I feel like I can comprehend things when I'm moving and doing something else while doing it. Maybe that's a type of learning. Like maybe that's just more kinesthetic learning. You need to be moving and engaging and taking
Yeah.
breaks. Like
Yeah, that makes sense though. Because like I can't just, well, I can listen and learn, but it's better for me when I see it. But
or
yeah,
visual.
Yeah, just sometimes I have to visualize what they're saying too, in order to grasp it. But yes.
13 minutes. Cool. Well, I think I'm going to sign off this video. And that was today's episode of Multitasking. The Troy's lessons and insights in multitasking. Fidgeting. Thank you very much.